this video is going to be for a baby card for a baby shower from my cousin Haley. She's having a boy. No surprise there. This card is very easy to put together and I thought it was very cute. I was hesitant for doing a boy card because sometimes they surprise you and you think it's a boy but it's a girl, or it may be twins. Who knows? But I thought I would just take a chance and make a boy card. This card is very simple and it has a really cute die of a baby carriage. So let me go over the materials that I'm using for this card today. I have a card base cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a green mat, lime green, which is 5 1/4 by 4. I have a white panel, also 5 1/4 by 4. I need a little bit of white scrap, so I have this. This is about 1 inch wide, and this is for this banner. And I had this really cute pattern paper, which is cut 3 inches by 5. I am using 2 dies today. I'm using the Stitch Frames die. This I got from Amazon, no name to the company. And I also have a baby carriage die, again from Amazon, no name to the company. The ink I'm using today is Twisted Citron Distressed ink and Versafine Onyx Black. And I will also need a blending tool for the Twisted Citron. The stamp I'm using is a Hero Art stamp called A Child Smile is One of Life's Greatest Blessings is the sentiment, and a couple of baby stamps. There's a baby carriage and a ball, and the sentiment that says it's a boy. This is from a Stampin Up stamp set called Baby Icons. Let me clear this stuff away and go through how I made the card. Also, I should mention that I needed a piece of white cardstock to make a mask, and this was about 5 inches by 3 inches. And I also needed purple cardstock to cut this out, and I had a piece about 5 inches by about 3, and fun foam of the same dimensions, and I have already cut one out that you could see here, and I'm using purple fun foam so you can't really tell. But I didn't want to make a separate cut because for this particular die I'm trying to minimize the use of the paper, so I'm going to get 2 out of this one piece. But you need to have a piece at least 3 inches square of fun foam and the purple paper in order to get the full die out. So I have a scrap of white and the the purple fun foam with the cardstock adhered to it, and I'm going to run this through my Big Shot and come back with these die cuts. Okay, now I have my die cuts. This is trash now, and I need to get my pokey tool. Help me get this out. There are holes in the back of intricate dies. You just pop it with your pokey tool and the die will pop right out. There we go. Now I'm going to just get all these little extra bits out off camera and then we'll continue. Okay, now that's the whole baby carriage popped out. All these little bits go right into the trash. Okay. Now, you can see this is trash too. Set that aside. And now I want to take this part and use this as a mask, and then I'm going to color around the edge of the paper to make the edge a little bit darker. So I need to temporarily put some tape on it. Just a couple of pieces, and then just touch it to make it not so sticky, so it'll free from the paper when I'm done. Okay, and just line it up. Take my twisted citron and just blend around the edges. Okay, now when you take this off, you see you have an outline. Very subtle. You can barely see it. And I'm not a fan of wasting things, so I'm going to give this a little bit more attention, and then I can use this in another card. Just making these blending marks be a little bit more even. Okay, set that aside. Okay, moving right on. I'm going to do a little bit of assembly now. Now I'm going to take this and run this through my die cut machine with the same cutter that I used to make the mask, and I will get the center popped out. Be right back for that. The hard part in this one is to make sure that you line the die up where the original mask was. To make it easier, it is possible to put the die back in place, the cutout back in place, and then use that to help you line up the die. But I was able to do a pretty good job without doing that. So now this I'm going to just glue right down to the thing, and I'm going to use my Tombow for this part because it's relatively narrow. And the Tombow will give me a little bit of extra time to adjust it in place, whereas the tape is less forgiving. Whoops, I am going all over the place with this. Okay. Just want it straight, but a little bit toward the left. Right, left, that way. And this part is going up on foam tape. Make sure that you don't get it upside down, and just put it into the hole that is cut out. Try to line it up so that no parts of the cardstock below shows. Okay. Now take the baby carriage and put a little adhesive here and there. Oops, too much in one spot. You have to hold it till it catches. And I want a little bit on this part. The handle, I guess this is what this is. I'm going to tuck a little bit of foam tape under that. Give it a little support. Okay, if you wanted to, you could put a little bit of extra glue on the upper spokes to try and give them a little stability, but not the bottom ones because they need to be free hanging. Here we go, a little bit there. I need a new bottle of this. A little more than I wanted. Okay. Now, a little bit more stamping. Excuse me while I clean my hands. I've got glue everywhere now. Okay, that's good. And for this, I have a blue marker. Just gonna color in the letters. Any marker will do because this is just a little coloring. And I'm coloring the ball too, the darker blue. Now I need another piece of foam tape, but a very small piece. Right behind the letters. Now I want to give this a banner edge, so I just take my scissors and cut up in the center and then meet it from the corner. Pretty good. Now I have another marker, which is black. Again, any marker will do. And I want to just highlight the edge of that to make it stand out a little bit. I want that to go about here. Now flip it over and trim it. And take the marker and now the top edge of that. Okay, for the inside, I'm going to stamp with the Versafine. Got a little bit of a shadow there, which I'm not going to live with. I'm going to do that again. To be careful that you stamp straight down and straight up so that you don't get the little ghost image, which is what I did. I rocked it a little bit. And the ball and the baby carriage. Bring in the marker again. There's a little bow on this one. And I have another marker which is yellow, which I'll do the hood. Don't want that to be too dark. Alright. And it goes taped on the inside. Oops. Now I'm going to give it a little bit of sparkle. It wouldn't be a card of mine without something sparkling. This is my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen. Okay, and the last thing is a little bow here. I have a bag of bows, and I need to find a purple one real quick. Purple, purple, purple. I put the bow on with my glue dots. And tuck it right there. Okay, that is the finished card. Very quick, very cute. I hope Haley likes it, and I hope the new baby likes it too. And I'm hoping it's a boy since I made a boy card. Thanks for watching. I'd like to thank my brother David for providing the music. He wrote a song specifically for Haley's little baby, and the name of the song is Arya's Brother. You'll hear it playing while this video is going. I appreciate everyone's help to help me make my videos possible, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Take care.